Hello, passionate Celtic FC fans. This is Celtic Central News, your exclusive source for Celtic updates. Before we kick off, we appreciate the incredible support. If you love Celtic, subscribe now, hit like, and let's build this community together. Now onto the latest news, a warm welcome to new subscribers. Your support is crucial. Hail, hail! You might have heard it whispered round the pubs in Parkhead or caught a sly mention on the radio, but the chatter's getting louder by the day. Sir Tom Hunter, that very billionaire philanthropist and business tycoon fay. Escher is rumoured to have made a jaw-dropping bid to take control of Celtic Football Club. That's right, lads and lassies. We're talking billions, no millions. The scale of this alleged offer would shake the very foundations of the Scottish game. While nothing's been confirmed by the club nor Hunter himself, insiders say talks have been quietly bubbling away behind closed doors, hinting at a seismic shift that could reshape the Hoop's future forever. It's got the faithful dreaming, but also a wee bit nervous, because with great money comes great change, and change isn't always welcomed in a club steeped in tradition like Celtic. But could this be the moment where the club finally catapults itself into the upper echelons of European football? Or is it just another rumour inflated by hope and pint glasses across Glasgow? There's no denying that Sir Tom Hunter's track record in business is nothing short of phenomenal. The man built his fortune from scratch, starting with trainers and ending up with a multi-billion-pound empire. He's well kent across Scotland, not just for his wealth, but for his philanthropy pumping millions into education, social enterprise, and grassroots causes. He's long been a supporter of Scottish sport, but to see him make a move for Celtic, that's another level altogether. The rumor suggests he's willing to spend upwards of $1.5 billion, not just to acquire majority control of the club, but to invest heavily in infrastructure, squad depth, and even a long-rumored expansion or revamp of Celtic Park. It's ambitious, audacious even, and would put the boys on financial parity with some mid-table Premier League sides. There's no concrete statement yet, but some sources close to the matter say lawyers and financiers are already combing through the club's books. If it's true, it would be the biggest financial injection the Scottish game's ever seen by. A country mile. Now let's know, Kid Ursels, this kind of move would stir the pot big time. Celtic fans are passionate, loyal, and deeply connected to the club's heritage. There's always been a fear that bringing in a big money owner could compromise the soul of the team, the very identity that sets Celtic apart. The Green Brigade and other supporter groups have historically resisted corporate overreach, wary that decisions might get driven more by boardrooms than by the beating heart of the terraces. But if Hunter is truly the one behind this, he might be the exception. He's Scottish through and through, understands the culture, and crucially, he's no a carpetbagger looking to flip the club for a profit. If he really wants to build something, to create a legacy, no just another asset, then maybe, just maybe, he's the kind of owner Celtic can get behind. Still, some fans remain skeptical, whispering about motives, intentions, and whether this rumored deal could dilute the voice of the faithful in the long run. And here's the kicker. The timing of this couldn't be more interesting. Celtic are riding a wave domestically, but in Europe, there's still a big gap. The boards come under criticism for years about underinvestment when it matters, most especially in Champions League campaigns where the hoops often fall short of the knockouts. If Hunter's billions are real and he's willing to splash the cash smartly, then the club could finally close the chasm between them and the European elite. Picture it. Marquee signings, a revitalized academy, world-class facilities, maybe even a feeder club or two on the continent. It's the kind of strategy the likes of Citigroup or Red Bull use, and it's proven. But again, there's a fine line between ambition and selling your soul. Would the fans accept being part of a bigger football conglomerate if it meant regular last 16 Champions League football? That's the philosophical debate brewing alongside this financial speculation. Behind the scenes, the silence is deafening. The Celtic board has not issued any denials or confirmations, which only adds fuel to the fire. Normally, they'll be quick to squash baseless rumors, but the fact they're keeping stum has tongues wagging. Some pundits believe the lack of transparency hints at the seriousness of the talks. We've even heard that Hunter's team reached out to former players, coaches, and community leaders to gauge sentiment before making any formal approach. If that's true, it shows a level of due diligence and cultural respect that few outsiders, bring to the table? There's even whispers that he's consulting with Brendan Rodgers privately about long-term plans. It's speculative, but this isn't your usual tabloid nonsense. This feels orchestrated, deliberate, and packed with intent. That's what makes it so tantalizing. We're just talking fantasy football here. This could be a once-in-a-generation upheaval. You can't ignore the wider implications for Scottish football either. If Celtic become a financial powerhouse under Hunter's ownership, it would force the rest of the SPFL to raise their game. Rangers would be under immense pressure. They find backing on their own to compete, while the rest of the league might benefit from a stronger Celtic, lifting the overall profile. The TV rights deals, the youth systems, even international interest. It would all skyrocket if one of the country's biggest institutions starts swinging with the heavyweights. But there's also a real risk of imbalance. Could it turn? The Premiership entail a one-horse race. Would Celtic become so dominant that competitiveness disappears? That's what worries some league officials and rival supporters. Still, the idea of seeing Scottish clubs progress beyond group stages, attract global talent, and fill stadiums week in, week out is hard to resist. It could usher in a new golden era, or widen the gap between the elite and the rest. Before we proceed, subscribe to our channel and enable notifications to receive all exclusive news about Celtic FC. Don't miss any details about your favorite team. It's extremely important for Celtic FC fans' social medias gone absolutely mental with the rumor. Twitter's full of mock-ups or Hunter holding a Celtic scarf. TikTok's churning out what-if lineups with superstar signings, and even Reddit threads are analyzing Hunter's past interviews for cryptic clues. It's taken on a life of its own. And in true Scottish fashion, every pub chat ends with a same question. Aye, but is it real? That's the thing with rumors this big, they take root in hope. And hope, as Celtic fans know better than most, is both a powerful motivator and a painful tease. But what separates this rumor from your run-of-the-mill fantasy is the sheer weight of the whispers. Too many insiders are nodding, too many journalists are hinting. This has legs. And while we've no confirmation, what we have is a sense, anticipation that's electric. The kind that only comes when something massive is brewing just out of sight. If we take a step back, we have to ask, why now? Why would Sir Tom Hunter, after years of keeping his distance from football ownership, suddenly decide to make a play? Some say it's legacy. He's done it all in business, giving back in philanthropy, and now wants to leave a mark on the sport he loves. Others suggest it's strategic. Football clubs, especially ones with global fan bases like Celtic, are increasingly valuable assets. With new media rights models, digital fan engagement, and even AI integration, a modernized Celtic could become a global brand, the likes of Ajax Dortmund or even AC Milan. Then there's the romantic angle, a proud Scot investing in Scotland's biggest club, leading them back to European glory. It's the kind of storyline Hollywood dreams of. But every fairy tale's got its villains, its doubters, its hidden costs. The question remains, is this Hunter's shot at football immortality, or just a cleverly timed move to test the waters? We shouldn't overlook the political ramifications either. Football in Scotland is deeply tied to a community identity and, in many ways, national pride. A takeover this size would draw the attention of government figures, fan organizations, and cultural watchdogs. There'd be questions about ownership structures, fan representation, and governance. Would Celtic become a private company? Would fans still have a say? Could the club be listed publicly again under Hunter's guidance? These are nay small considerations, and if any is true, then SPFL and UEFA oversight would be a given. That means months of due diligence, financial fair play checks, and legal wrangling. So even if Hunter has made the bid, the road ahead would be long. But the mere possibility has already shaken the table. You can feel it from Celtic Way to the corridors of Hampton. People are buzzing, something stirring, and it might just be the start of the biggest story Scottish football's seen in decades. For now, the official word is silence. The club continues to operate as usual. Players are in preseason. Mode transfers are grinding on, and Brendan Rodgers is focusing on prep. But make no mistake, if Sir Tom Hunter is serious, we'll see smoke soon. Whether it's board resignations, sudden capital influx, or unnamed investors being cited in AGM reports, the signs will be there. Until then, it's all about speculation. But then he dismissed the power of a rumor, especially when it hits this hard. Celtic fans are dreamers by nature, but they're no daft. They can when something's in the wind. And this feels different. This feels like a whisper that could become a roar. So keep your ear to the ground, your eyes on the headlines, and heart ready. Because if Sir Tom Hunter really is coming for Celtic, the next chapter in the club's storied history might be the most thrilling yet. Hello fan, don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel as it means a lot to Celtic. FC, also share your opinion about the news in the comments below. See you in the next video.